everyone, it's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught my eye. I'm recording this on the Daily Nerd Live Friday edition that happens every Friday, 7 o'clock UK time, 2 o'clock Eastern, so if you want to catch it live, that's when to do it. With that being said, in this segment, I'm going to be discussing if Megxie just admitted the real reason why she's actually attending the Invictus Games next month in Canada. If this is true, she's literally said the quiet part out loud. And I'm really, really shocked that she's done this, if this is true. So let's crack into it, shall we? So here is the Express, and they're reporting that, yes, Megxie, after a lot of to and froing, is going to attend the Invictus Games next month with Prince Harry as the couple adopt a new PR strategy. You know, like their old PR strategy of being professionally separated, thinking that with them being separated, people will tend to like them more individually rather than together. How did that work out? How did that freaking work out, right, guys? Well, with that being said, Express is now saying that, yes, Megxie is going to join Hazza at next week's Invictus Games. According to a well-placed source, Megxie decided to join her husband after PR firm Three Gate Strategies took over the couple's communications earlier this month with a new direction. And so, led by their former head of communications, Ashley Hansen, the agency will push for renewed focus on joint appearances and initiatives following months of solo engagements. And so the source is saying, quote, there'll be a renewed focus on the Sussexes as a couple, as a brand, and showcasing them as a couple and family. The Sussexes have decided to step back a little and let Ashley take the reins on their PR plan. An insider suggests that Megxie and Hazza now plan to prioritise joint appearances to project a united front and improve their image. It's not going to do anything to dampen the divorce rumours. If they think all of a sudden joining up together is going to let the divorce rumours go bye-bye, it's not happening. It's not happening. And that's all they're doing, really, at the end of it. Their blame is solely at their door. And so, according to a source, Megxie and Hazza will attend the Invictus Games on February the 8th. So it looks like Megxie's not even going to be late for this one. She's actually going to be here on time. Maybe she's been able to arrange a nanny to sort out Archie and Lilibet's milkshakes instead. Anywho, originally planned as a solo trip for Hazza, this now reflects their renewed focus on collaboration in public events. The closing ceremony will be on February the 16th, will be adult-only part of the games, where officials and participants can let their hair down at the end of the 9 days of the sporting competition. The source says it was important for Hazza and Megxie to appear together at such a worthwhile event. The Invictus Games is a Sussex initiative and something they want their children to continue once they get older. The couple is also planning some sort of fundraiser for victims of the recent wildfires in LA, a move aligned with their commitment to humanitarian causes. And so, they're still trying to grift the LA wildfires, as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, to try and help their image that way. But now, it looks like they're using the Invictus Games to also try and improve their image. Because as that whole article has just explained, Megxie and Hazza have now been advised by their PR communications company to attend Invictus together to promote a joint appearance, a joint united front, to try and improve their image as a joint united front couple. Not Megxie has actually decided to go to the Invictus Games to support the veterans and make sure the limelight's on them and not on her. No. It's no. Megxie's now going to the Invictus Games to make sure the limelight is on her and Hazza to improve their image as a joint couple. Seriously, if this is the case, how do Megxie and Hazza get it wrong every single freaking time? The limelight for the Invictus Games should be solely on the veterans. and shouldn't be used as some PR strategy to try and improve Hazza and Megsy's joint image. Which is what this article is literally saying right here. It's freaking insane. And this is why I said earlier on, it's absolutely nuts if this is true. Because essentially, Megsy has admitted the real reason that she's attending the Invictus Games. She said the quiet part out loud. She ain't attending the Invictus Games to support the veterans and make sure the limelight's on them. No. By this article, she's attending the Invictus Games to try and rehabilitate her joint image with Hazza. What the deuce? So reactions on Twitter are coming in thick and fast. Here are a couple that I've been able to get. Here, comment section at Candid Coverage says, let me get this straight. Meghan Markle is joining Prince Harry at the Invictus Games as part of a PR strategy. Not because she genuinely wants to support the cause. Sounds about right. Everything they do always seems to be about themselves, not the actual cause. On brand as usual. And that is definitely on brand as usual, really, in the grand scheme of things. Like, totally at this point. All about them, not about the cause that they are saying they're wanting to promote and do good for. Yeah. Show up, do good for the Sussex brand. They should add that little bit at the end. For the Sussex brand. In my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. And here we've got another reaction, this time from one of my favourite Twitter accounts, Royally Sage at Sage1411, saying Rachel's brand is on life support. So she thinks sucking the oxygen and stealing the thunder from wounded vets is going to help her repair her image. She always looks worse after Invictus because she makes it all about her. And if this article is right, it's not just making it all about her. It's making it all about her and Hazza. Look, they're together. Look, they're presenting a united front. Blah, 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 blah. All is right here. Look at Brand Sussex. We're amazing. We're awesome. Yay. How about, instead of me, and me. How about veterans, and, veterans. Again, further proof, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, that Hazza and Megsy use the Invictus Games to promote themselves, try and improve their own PR, to ensure that the limelight is on them rather than the veterans. No wonder there's been reports over the years that the veterans have had enough of the Invictus Games, allegedly. That the organisers are sick and tired of Megsy and Hazza stealing the limelight away from the veterans and putting it on themselves. There are even reports coming out from Angela Levin and her sources that a lot of the people that have been essentially trying to organise the Invictus Games for Canada have been turning around and saying they really ideally don't want Hazza and Megsy to be there. They don't want them to be involved. For the simple notion that they do take the limelight away from the veterans, which is not what's supposed to happen here. But yeah, guys, with that being said, those watching live stay exactly where you are, because I ain't done with you guys yet. But for those watching on the replay, thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this and you want more, believe me, of course, there's going to be more. Then make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe, because I'll be honest with you, help us now get to 1 million, so we can also get that go play button right there, and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Again, those watching live stay exactly where you are. But for those watching on the replay, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all your faces. And until the next time, you guys, laters.